Well, hi, happy day. I don't have any pants on again, but now I'm not freaking out. I'm just in the mood to ramble with a camera. There's so much goofy shit going on. I want to have a camera running so that I can talk out loud instead of being silent while I'm like trying to deal with these fucking morons. Unbelievable. The things that people believe. Um, Mostly, I've been hanging out with the old nerds at in Remembering Tucson. Just having really relaxed conversations. Really good, relaxed conversations is what I'm looking for. And every now and then, something I say will trip somebody's trigger, and it'll get stupid. This is cool. Um, a couple hours ago, I was feeling, feeling it from this one guy. Actually, no, there were three of them right in a row. I'll read them. Well, I don't know. I might not be able to read one because it's been taken down. It was so bad. Facebook materiality. Um, I don't. Yeah, I have to go find it. This other one is still current. These guys are still happening. Yeah. So I asked my friends, um, "Have you ever been with a person who said something to you, and the only thing you can think of that you really want to do in response is punch them in the face?" Thankfully, that rarely happens in real time anymore, but I swear these past few days, there have been some really obnoxious people of the liberal, conservative, and indigenous persuasions in my face. So, my one friend down in Louisville, who's a trans man that is a chauffeur, drives a golf cart around the UPS the UPS headquarters in Louisville. Um, he's off. He's got a personal leave he's on. He just had his top surgery and he's recovering from that. And his significant other just had a baby. So he's been off work for a while. Um, it wasn't his baby, somebody else's baby. He's being Uncle Joey. And I asked him, he says, at least once every other day, laughing, of course. And I asked him all the time or just when you're working. And the comeback was definitely at work. And when I'm out in the world among those who are not my people. And my response to that was, Tucson's a kind town, but my supposed people are probably the worst assholes in it, with their exclusive gender non-conforming spaces, fuck the police, all cops are bastards, reverse racism, and cis bashing. My people, I gotta eat this before it melts on my lap. My people are the live music and arts community. Sex and gender are the least significant factor in membership. Kind heart, patience, tolerance are a must to get past the peanut gallery in the indie music and arts community. You will get bounced from the peanut gallery if you can't get your point across calmly and coherently. So another friend, I don't know where she lives now, but apparently she lived in Kentucky. And her answer, this is funny. Her answer, yes. Often when I lived in Kentucky for 16 years, probably from 2000 to 2016. But the people I wished to punch were angry white men who were triggered into swearing and foaming at the mouth when they heard my first name. So I kept my responses verbally only. Her first name was Hillary. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Hillary just said something to me about something. She wasn't talking to me, she was talking to another friend. So anyway, did I say that the exterminator was here? He's a cool little dude. I got some pictures. I didn't say it. That's right. I'm composing a little short photo essay about the exterminator. And it seems the where the fuck is that? This is this is just totally stupid what these people are saying to me. Well, let's see what this is. These are usually interesting. Oh boy, I don't know if I want to read this. Yeah, I don't want to read this. This is from a group. This is a public group. It's a private group. I have a bunch of private groups that I participate in that my fan club doesn't know about. And I don't really want to read their names in case, one of them decides they want to try and sneak in there. So, fuck you. This is a this narrative made up of quotes from long-term COVID survivor pages about their horrifying experiences when they were on ventilators in the ICU. So I don't think I want to read that. Let's see if these guys have anything that I do think I can't share it. Shit. I can't share it at all. Well, come on, I don't know what's going on. I lose control of my mouse, or my keyboard loses control, and I don't know how. I know it has to do with. I'm sure it has to do with the hackers, the intruders. Okay, that bang bang was from. Esther, Demented. I only know about a $12 gig on the 21st. Oh, that's tomorrow night. Somebody by the name of Keith Sicola and the Wild Javelinas are playing in Congress tomorrow. Looks to be a native. Yeah, he's inducted. He's in the Native American Music Hall of Fame. I have to get my laundry done, so I have some decent clothes to wear. I also don't think I'm going to stay up very late tonight. I'm sitting here at my desk for the first night, and I don't know how long I haven't been getting chewed on by sandfleas. They're gone. I hope. He said that, it might take a few days before they stop biting, but they're gone. They're good. He said, if you look at my page, you'll see I got some pictures of him while he was working. So anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was just rambling. The hell of it. Um, as if I'm streaming. I'm at my desk. It's 8 o'clock. I couldn't reach my mother or my sister earlier. I haven't tried to reach anybody else. Nobody's called me. Not much going on among my friends. Nobody's talking to me directly. Most of my friends are not even active right now. Oh, Jesus. Disbarred lawyer files suit against Texas doc who violated abortion ban. Oscar Stilley, this is on the Daily Beast. Oscar Stilley, a 58-year-old Arkansas man, got up early Monday morning and decided to sue Dr. Alan Braid, the San Antonio doctor who has openly defied Texas state ban on most abortions. I was cranky, so Stilley joked, so I filed a lawsuit. I don't think I'm going to waste much time on that either. Let's see what's next. I don't want to go look at there. I'm going to read something. There's a thing. I haven't decided what I want to read yet. I haven't decided. We'll go. I have some things. I probably should go over to my Substack and look at the things that are like the drafts that have been piling up over the last few days. I just let them, started on the grabbing. One of the things I like to blog is dialogues. That I share news and entertainment media into the global network from my special interest networks. I'm following a number of prominent LGBTQ advocates, particularly the mothers. I probably should look in on Vanessa Nichols. I haven't seen much from her, but boy, Amber Briggle and Lisa Consani and Debbie Jackson have been pretty prolific lately. And I'm part of a network of advocates and local organizers who are group admins. We have kind of a loose net. We're friends and in the same groups and. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. Here's somebody I don't hear from often. This is probably about the weather. Yeah, this is just a woman who lives in Yeah, she was asking about the sand, please. She was asking about the bugs. Oh, hippie. Oh, fuck yeah. Early. Yeah, Amo's playing bass tomorrow night, so I'm definitely going to that. What time does this fucking thing start? Um, she sent the whole. That's St. Philip Pleasant Friday. This is the one for that. Oh, I can't do that. This weekend. Piece of cold with a lot of happiness. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Who's he? Danny Brito, Catfish Gallagher, Gabriel Ayala. I've seen him before, and Amo Chitney and Tom Waldman. He looks familiar too. Tomorrow night at 6:30. $12 to $15. Starts at 6:30, so I want to be down there probably about 5:30. And really, just be hanging out with some jewelry and stones. Good, cool. Things are opening up again. Yippee. And there's other, never mind, I won't even mention that. Okay. I'm excited now. I have something to do tomorrow night. Okay, what do I go? Remember in Tucson. What did we need to do there? We need to. talk about Wigorama, a wig store that okay, so Wigorama in downtown. Did anyone ever see that place open or anyone in there? Rumor was it was a front. I don't know what it was for, but the first comment that I saw was someone asking where you could get wigs, and I told her. That's what I was just typing. Let's see what the legend was. Oh, money laundering. Looks like the place is money laundering. I'm looking for my thread, though. Oh shit! Now I gotta scroll through this whole thread to get to the next one. What happened to my thread? Fuck. Okay, now why did I want to find this thread? And leave this other thing where it was. That's why I wanted to post some rules in his face about what he said. Let's go to the announcements. Nope. Where's the fucking rules? Let's see what they got for pin post. Nope. Let's see what they got in the files. Nope, nothing. Oh well. and see if these guys are still open. I'm hungry, but I don't want to try and put anything together. And the best restaurant, best Mexican restaurant in town, is only a few blocks away from here. Closed. Opens at 11. Wednesday. Today's Monday. Everybody closes on Monday around here. Okay. Well, I'll eat something from here tonight. But yeah, I'm a photojournalist. And I'm not a professional anything. I'm a photojournalist. These are hobbies that I share with the public if you must. I'm not a professional anything. I can't compare to any well, you can't compare me to any professional journalist. I don't make that claim. But so I wrote this piece about going to Sue's last week. And I only gave it 4 stars, and I went into why. And I also went into my walk home, where I got bit by the dead neighbor's dog, and PACC. Now this is in Remembering Tucson, where here's 2 very distinct topics that are relevant to the community. That one person picked up on one of them, and another person picked up on the other one. The third person come in, and he's kind of a long whiny bitsy post. You like the food, but not too much. And then it's rat dogs and animal control. Maybe you should stick to drive-through. So I reported that, because they're not supposed to do that kind of shit in this group. And responded to him and said, I'm a crazy old queer hippie photojournalist and a pedestrian. That's my style. Sometimes I ramble more than that. I rarely eat out at all, and never from a national franchise's drive-through. This is supposed to be a friendly group. If you don't like to read long posts, you shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't drop a whiny insult on the OP when other people have already engaged them on the topic. There are plenty of groups for you to insult people. This is not one of them. I'm not gonna like argue with these people anymore. That's and he's gonna try and escalate, and I won't. I'll just block these people. I'm through with this shit. I don't got the time, energy, or desire. And my audience, my non-toxic audience, doesn't want to see this. They don't want to hear it. So, moving right along. But I'm really happy that I'm not getting bit right now. It's the first time since middle of July. I'm not getting bit. They were just like driving me nuts. They're samples, so they're living all on the baseboards. And getting in my bed and on my desk chair. I'd get bit all over me while I was at my desk, and then I'd get bit all over me when I go lay down. And I'd be spraying all over it all day, several times a day. I'd be spraying this bucket bug spray and wiping myself down with cortisone cream. And I really was on the edge of losing my mind the other day before. They hadn't made the appointment yet. I'm still like, where the fuck is the exterminator? Or, oh no, they had made it, but I still had to get through until today. This was Saturday. It did happen, and I was getting ready. I was rounding up my stuff, getting ready to go out, and my phone disappeared. Just totally decided to make itself invisible to me until it was too late to get to the show that I wanted to go to. And I got in front of the camera and was freaking out in front of the camera to help calm myself down. I was talking to myself in the camera to help me calm down. Hope somebody showed up to help talk me down. And people did, where you can't see it. So that's the thing. It's like anybody with any sense is not exposing themselves to people like the people that inhabit the kiwi farms. They just don't expose themselves. Your world is not our world, children. We don't live in a cartoon world. We hardly even watch cartoons. We certainly don't behave like them. And you know, I think I'm that. No, I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I'm tired. My jaw hurts. My lips are starting to get numb, and you know, you can tell. You can, if you know what you're looking at, when I get to talking like this, it means my jaw is not in good shape. Okay. You hear how clear my lungs are and my throat right now? No rattle. So I'm hardly smoking anything. And I'm drinking a lot. And I was down to 205. And let me just real quick take a look at the people that are making the most stupid noise at me right now and give them a little shout out. Let's go to another message board first. And I'm not going to spend more than a couple of minutes. I'm not going to type anything. I'm not even going to hit any reactions. There's 25 notifications, and they have a thread. So the internet has seen your penis, and another one called Hobo Dick. That's the clip. Well, here's Lulu. Lulu's talking to me tonight. That's cool. Oh Jesus, what is this shit? Okay, all of them been talking to me in Hobo Dick. I think that's because that's where I demanded the $50 a month from Addie, is in that thread. So let's see. So the internet has seen your penis. This can be a confusing. This is from Dread Pirate Ribo, who I believe is a gentleman that uses an alias John Tate. He's a mercenary. You know. Anyway, this can be a confusing time, bring up a lot of conflicting feelings. Know that your feelings are all valid, and this is a safe space to express yourself without fear of judgment, petty name calling, for example, drippy dick, little tutor, old softy, are hateful terms that we are firmly committed to never using. Or tasteless gifts. I'm looking at you here, TDAKL, and don't try to act all innocent. As AMB's Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion, I give you full consent to tell us about all the unfortunate choices that led you to wagging your two-spirit feminine penis on the internet, where it resides for all time and can never be taken back. Watch. Share your feelings, whistleblower. We are Karen Lord. I did the other day, and I did it again here in this video. I was on the verge of fucking mental breakdown, and I didn't wag it. I just was walking around without any pants on. And for anybody to interpret that as anything more than somebody on the verge of a fucking mental breakdown trying to keep their fucking shit together, walking around without any pants on, something's wrong with you. Okay? That's where that's at. Next. Chairman T. Troll is trying to claim that they already sent a copy to Saga and STPD. And they probably just sent a clip instead of the whole thing, so they take it totally out of context. And there's really, you know, the clip itself is just me walking around doing something else and my dick happened to be hanging out. You know, it's like, you know, these people are trying to make it like I'm an exhibitionist, you know, please. Something is wrong with you, boys. Well, you know, the video was deleted and it was stolen, a piece of stolen from. I'm sure they stole the whole thing and dropped it down on archive.org. Longwell doesn't think that Facebook is going to give a rat's ass about it, and I agree with that. I'm sure, but it's just more fuel for the fire. You know, and it's not like other people don't like post pictures of themselves with their private parts out. Um, yeah, walking around with my dick hanging out, trying to keep my head together, and there's nothing like the least bit fetishistic about that. As fetishistic as what these fucking idiots are making of it. See, like here's Kevin Hoffman. I suspect this was intentional to expose himself to minors. No, you're sick. You know, you're the ones with problems. I'm just goofy old hippie. Okay, that's all stupid shit. So this is Lulu responding to an asshole saying that I have cancer. You know, in case you missed it, Tom has lung cancer. I don't have lung cancer. I don't even have throat cancer, is what I said. What I have is an issue in my throat, right here. It's right here. It's been there for years, like since 1999 when I busted it. Right here, there's been a lot of inflammation on in my lymph nodes down in there for the last 20 years, and the plate needs to come out. She said, "I'm sorry to hear you're having health issues. Are you okay?" And my response is, for the most part, the plate needs to come out or I won't be able to get rid of the cough. My sinuses and throat are real clear right now because I've been water fasting today. There is no COPD and there is no cancer. What there is a high probability of cancer developing in this mess if I don't get the plate removed and quit smoking. I'll probably be okay with light smoking once the plate is gone, but with it in, too much is being absorbed through the inflammation around the plate, and that's what will cause something to turn cancerous. So let's see what else are these. What else are they? don't want to smoke another cigarette right now. No cigarettes. Suck a cough drop. Oh yeah, I was going to shut this down. Oh no, Esther's dead. Hey, I need to do that. I need to do that without the camera running. There's absolutely nothing going on there. Oh yeah, I was going to go to the... Okay, so these guys are stupid. Yeah, I don't have cancer, fellas. Sorry to, sorry to disappoint you. I have a situation in my throat that can potentially turn cancerous, is what I've got. Okay? And this here, if it does go bad, I've seen several people die from it. It takes a long time. It takes a very, very long time. 15, 20 years sometimes. Okay? So, fuck off, idiots. I'm going to close that off. Let's go see if there's anything worth responding to at the Kiwi Farms. And then I'm going to shut this down and go get up on about other things. I'm not going to stay up past 10 o'clock tonight. No way. I might not even eat at this point. It's almost 9. I'm definitely going to blow my horn again tonight. I'm not going to do it now because I'm not wearing any pants and you'll see my dick again. These people don't realize I'm real, they're not, and I don't give a fuck what they think about anything I do or say. You guys are the ones with the problem. I'm just weird, and they're not ready for primetime players. I'm not ready for any time. I'm like not. I've never been. I've never been controllable enough to. In the counterculture, boy, they want to grab the microphone away from me after about 20 seconds. They start screaming at the occupier. Ah, mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we were going to kiwi farms. One of my secret admirers. Okay. True knowledge is reaction to my TMI. Oh, I got a TMI out of something. I wonder what they're upset about. Mediocre milk. This guy's really stupid. I just total, total waste of time and energy. And Hyro. Scribbler thought something was dumb. Oh, Cammy Doc's girl has mentioned me. And Cammy Doc's girl seems to be a little triggered. Cammy Doc's girl seems real triggered. And this dude that went ballistic on somebody in Popeyes. This is his gatekeeper. Gatekeeping's like totally uncool and kind of last century kind of shit, man. Love all, hate none, and peace, love, unity, and respect. You don't do that, mister, or miss, or whatever the fuck you are. So let's see what Cammy Doc's girl has to say. I'm going to read this stuff really. This should be good for a few laughs. Okay. What he's responding to is this statement from me yesterday. And I was responding to this statement from Styrofoam Fritz, who said, "You're implying that we want you to post more pictures of your dirty diddler. We can see you don't have a micro penis at all. It's a fairly average-sized chode. Another lie for sympathy points to fuel the intersex prune facade. Everyone will feel sorry for me if I tell them my dick is tiny and the doctors mutilated my girl balls as an infant. A little pecker makes me that much closer to a true and honest woman with a dainty clitoris." And my response, that's pretty ridiculous, but thanks for saving me the trouble of ever needing to bother with responding to the micropenis bullshit. I'm also not implying it. I'm accusing Sneasel and anybody else saying that I have a micropenis and trying to bait me into posting a dick pic to disprove that. A doctor carved 2 lateral incisions into my pubis to repair what was called a double inguinal hernia. I can only speculate on what I was born with and what was done to it. I was left with this pretty typical looking but nearly priapistic chode that drove me nuts from the time I was about 10, demanding blood and warm wet orifice to be pumped in and out of. Along with that, I was left with an array of metabolic deficiencies and behavioral health disorders, shrinks always attributed to a chemical imbalance. That stream was psychotherapy. I've talked about this already today. I was on the verge of a manic break, and now I'm not. I am an intersex person who is neither entirely male or female. I've been in lifelong prayer for healing and have no plans whatsoever for any sort of major genital surgery. I'd like to get my hair fixed, beard removed, and fat rearranged, but nothing is doing anything to my genitals until my ascended ancestors return to deal with that. So here's triggered dude reacting to, I am an intersex person who is neither entirely male or female. And here's Cammy Doc's girl, who is representing the local LGBT community, insisting, "You're a fucking dude, man, bro." Well, that's a pretty masculine thing to say, honey. So here's Miss Tommy Jane Wasserberg. How the fuck is showing people your videos of your own confessions inciting violence against you? I just want people to be able to keep their 15-year-old dogs and all the dogs safe from your putrid ass in Tucson. Why? For what reason? What rational reason do you have? None at all. You have no evidence at all other than some things that I talk about that happened a long, long fucking time ago. Cammie, you and I are going to meet one day. Pray that it's in a courtroom. If it's on the street, you're going to need an ambulance. Most likely. Just for the way you talk to me. Call this a threat. But if we ever meet face to face, and you start closing into me, talking this way, I am well within my rights to disable your ability to do that. Okay? That's where it's at. Keep this up too much. If it ever comes in my face from somewhere else because of you, we're going to court. And it's going to be in the city court over a restraining order. Okay? That's where it's at, dear. You're fucking nuts. You're a gatekeeper. You're a militant, leftist, narcissistic fucking hypocrite. Narcissistic fucking hypocrite. All he is. I don't even want to waste my time because it's getting me angry. I'm out of here. Fuck these people. Fuck these people. This is interesting. A B-2 rolled off the runway at Whiteman on an emergency landing. Have you ever had a flat tire at speed? Pretty much what happened to this guy. His pilot, the landing gear collapsed, and he managed to bring it to a stop just without, without cartwheeling the thing or anything. Didn't damage anything but the plane and some turf. Let's see what Esther's saying. Well, I hope. Yeah, I don't need that kind of energy when I got the significant other of important bass player in town in my chatter, talking about having dinner together tomorrow night while Romance on stage. She says she usually eats during the show, some of it, and then brings some home, and then Amo eats after the show, usually bringing it home. So that's what's really up with my life. These people are so insignificant to it, and you know, Cammie, I'm not part of your exclusive LGBT community. I'm part of the live music and arts community. And if you come anywhere near that shit with your bullshit, you're going to find some real surprises in your life, you stupid fucking pervert. Because that's what you are. You're a militant reactionary fucking weird ass dude, thinks he's a woman. I don't know what your trip is. I don't care what your trip is. You're probably into kinky sex, or you don't get any, and that's why you're so fucking outrageously angry all the time. Whatever the fuck it is, I don't care. You're not part of my world. I'm not part of your world, so fuck off. And, you know, as far as their children and their dogs, people trust me with their animals and their children. They wouldn't trust you, especially saying what you say about me. So I really want to get this person off of my mind and stop thinking about them completely. Let's see what else. Let's check my people are talking, you know, they're commenting on my post. Looks like dudes, yeah, looks like the admins agreed with me about the inappropriate remark. Yet, the inappropriate remark is already gone. This is a nice, you know, this is a bunch of old people talking about growing up in Tucson in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Okay, and here I am, somebody who grew up somewhere else, with a lot of similar stories and a lot of I got 20 years of history here myself, 30 years of history in the South myself. So I fit in this group, and it's a very friendly, laid-back group. And this fucker goes and telling me about a whiny post. You know, I'm 67 years old. I'm allowed to whine a little bit about the food. Yeah, this is more where my head's at. Here's one lady, we're talking about rabies, and because of the dog bite, that, you know, they went to rabies, and asked her, we're talking about, well, you know, she doesn't usually get a table, but I told her I wanted to have dinner with her. And she's such a sweet lady. She's just so full of love, just total pure love. Um, I don't want to. I'm sorry you hate yourself so much that you need to project it out on me so that you can feel okay about yourself. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I'm sorry for you, not for me. Me, I'm going to protect myself from you by whatever means I have to. There is going to be a court action against Cammy Doc's girl, well, actually, it's what's going to happen real soon. Like within 90 days, Kiwi Farms and another message board are just got their first $50. I'm charging them $50 a month for unlimited, unrestricted abuse of my good name and image and intellectual properties. And they're going to ignore that for 90 days, and then I'm going to file a collection on it. And we'll go from there. Meanwhile, once we file when I file the collection on it, there's going to be a brief, including all of this, hostility and threats, and incitement of violence against me. Oh, we're using your words. No, you're using your misunderstandings of my words, and you are inciting violence against me with them. You yourselves tell me to kill myself. You hope that people will come and kill me. That is not legal. It doesn't matter what I said. And what matters is I forget the proper legal term, but just because I said I did that, it does not make me a pedophile or a serial child rapist. That is not true. And those are very, very, very volatile accusations to make. Okay, that is just simply not true. Yes, I had an inappropriate sexual contact with a minor where there was no fornication, and it was over very quickly. No harm, no foul. My dog, I helped her masturbate. And you should see the graphic, sick, fucking zoophilic fan fiction that people like Dave Price have been writing about. Graphic shit about fucking dogs. I didn't do that. I had a companion dog that liked to get her off on it. She liked to get up. And people were not shy about helping her get up. I wasn't the only one. I don't remember if my parents ever did it, but they sure seen it happen and weren't bothered by it. They used to, you've obviously never lived among domestic animals because they're masturbating the animal is not unusual. There are a lot of different reasons to help masturbate the animal. I mean, this is just not. That's not the same as fetishistic zoophilia. I'm sorry, just isn't. So I don't even want to even think about that shit. Here's an interesting comment because I was bitching about this guy's saying the only way to eat and really appreciate this type of food is to eat it right out of the fryer. I eat at Sue's quite often. I'd rather eat there or on my way to my next destination in my car. And I said, I don't disagree, but I live very close there and I don't like sitting alone in restaurants. Like I said, I should have eaten in and I could have gotten crispier fries and not gotten bit by the dog. And then this one we're talking about rabies. And she's describing a friend of hers who got bit by a rabbit back. And then the whole family, and all her goats and horses had to get the shots. And I'm saying, yeah, and that's the way it is all over America. Is there's hardly any rabies transmitted by dogs or cats anymore. But a lot of the wild animals that we come in contact with are a problem. The PACC guy that came here said something about how he would be more concerned if I had gotten bit by a javelina. Or javelina. Anyway, moving right along. I'm going to wrap this up any minute now. So I'm just rambling, and it's over an hour. Yeah, fuck that. Let them suffer through it for an hour. Yeah, I'm through. Yeah, at 9:15, I'm through. I want to go to bed by 10, and certainly by 11. I'm not getting bit. I can go to bed. Yeah, oh God, I couldn't lay in the bed for more than an hour or two because the spray wouldn't hold him back for more than an hour or two. Dude put some stuff down that'll kill him and keep him killed. So I'm a happier camper. My mental state is restored back to equilibrium. I call it my bliss point. Got really wonderful things going on now. There's a middle of the week show. One of my good friends is playing tomorrow, and I have dinner with his wife. It's not really his wife; she's his partner. Um, you're right. Yeah, I think I'm done. Nothing going on, nothing to say, nothing more to say. Yeah, I shouldn't have lit that cigarette. Even straight up. Yeah, this is all swollen in here right now. I need to shut up and stop talking just because that makes it worse and not be smoking a cigarette. So anyway, thanks for coming. Happy day. Happy day. Bye.